You've probably seen bamboo fabric on a clothing label and thought, wait, how does something this soft actually come from a plant that's basically wood? Bamboo is one of the hardest, most rigid plants on the planet. You could build a house with it, you could make furniture with it, and somehow someone figured out how to turn it into fabric so soft it feels like silk against your skin. Today, we're going inside the factory and following the entire journey of bamboo clothing, from a raw plant growing in the ground to a finished piece sitting on a store shelf. And by the end of this, you're going to look at that bamboo label very differently. Let's get into it.
It starts in the bamboo fields, and the first thing worth knowing is that bamboo is one of the most remarkable raw materials on Earth. It grows faster than almost any other plant. Some species shoot up nearly a meter a day under the right conditions. It doesn't need replanting after harvest because the root system stays intact and new shoots emerge on their own naturally. The species most commonly used for textile production is moso bamboo, a giant variety that reaches full maturity in just 3 to 5 years, compared to decades for most hardwood trees. At harvest, the stalks get cut close to the ground, loaded onto trucks, and transported to the processing facility, where the real transformation from rigid plant to soft fiber begins. And here is something most people don't realize. The moment those bamboo stalks arrive at the factory gate, they look nothing like what will eventually come out the other side. The gap between raw bamboo and finished fabric is one of the most dramatic transformations in all of textile manufacturing. At the factory, the bamboo stalks go through the first stage, crushing and breaking down the physical structure of the plant completely. The hard outer layer gets stripped away, and the stalks are mechanically crushed into a pulpy mass. This crushing breaks down the rigid cellular structure and exposes the cellulose fibers locked deep inside the plant material. Cellulose is the same fundamental building block found in cotton and linen. It's the raw material from which most plant-based textiles are made. Getting at cellulose out of bamboo and into a usable form that can be spun into yarn is the central challenge of the entire manufacturing process, and there are 2 distinct ways the industry approaches it.
The first method is mechanical processing, the more environmentally straightforward of the two. The crushed bamboo pulp gets repeatedly processed through rollers and combing machines that break down the fibers physically without using any chemicals at all. Natural enzymes are sometimes applied to help soften and separate the cellulose strands more effectively. The result is a natural bamboo fiber, coarser than what the chemical method produces, similar in feel to linen, but genuinely natural and biodegradable from start to finish. This method is less common in mass production because it's slower, more labor-intensive, and produces a fiber with more natural variation. But for brands focused on genuine sustainability credentials, mechanical bamboo is the gold standard and commands a premium in the market. The second and far more common method is chemical processing, converting bamboo cellulose into what's technically called bamboo viscose or bamboo rayon. The crushed bamboo pulp gets dissolved in a chemical solution that breaks the cellulose down completely into a thick liquid. That liquid gets carefully filtered to remove impurities and then forced through tiny precision nozzles called spinnerets into an acid bath, where it solidifies back into fine fiber strands as it contacts the solution. These strands are the raw fiber that will eventually become the soft, silky bamboo fabric you feel in finished garments. The chemical process produces a much softer, more consistent, and more commercially appealing fiber than mechanical processing, but it does involve chemical inputs that have environmental implications if not managed carefully. Reputable manufacturers operate closed-loop systems that capture and recycle those chemicals rather than releasing them, which significantly reduces the environmental footprint of the process. This is why when you're buying bamboo clothing, it genuinely matters which brand you're buying from and how transparent they are about their production process. The newly formed fibers then go through washing and drying stages that remove any remaining chemical residue and prepare the fiber for spinning. The clean, dried fiber at this point looks remarkably similar to cotton, a fluffy, slightly lustrous mass of fine strands. It goes through carding machines that align all the fibers in the same direction and remove any remaining short fiber fragments or impurities.
The aligned fiber then moves into drawing frames that further refine the consistency and thin the fiber bundle down progressively until it reaches exactly the right weight and uniformity for spinning. Spinning is where loose fiber finally becomes yarn. The prepared bamboo fiber feeds into spinning machines that twist the fibers together under controlled tension, locking them into a continuous yarn structure. The twist is what gives yarn its strength. Without it, the fibers would simply pull apart under any load. Spinning parameters, including twist level, machine speed, and final yarn thickness, are all set according to the specific fabric being produced. Finer yarns produce lighter, softer, more delicate fabrics. Heavier yarns produce more structured and durable materials. Bamboo fiber spins into a particularly fine, smooth yarn that contributes directly to the silky, luxurious feel of finished bamboo garments that people notice immediately when they first touch them. And this is actually the stage where bamboo separates itself most clearly from other natural fibers. The fineness of the yarn that bamboo produces is genuinely difficult to match with cotton at the same cost point. The spun yarn then moves to fabric formation through either weaving or knitting, depending on the intended end product. Woven bamboo fabric is produced on looms, where warp yarns running lengthwise and weft yarns running crosswise interlace at right angles to create a stable, structured cloth. The specific weave pattern chosen determines the texture, weight, and drape of the final fabric. A plain weave produces a crisp, structured fabric. A satin weave produces something significantly more fluid and luxurious in drape. Knitted bamboo fabric is produced on circular or flat knitting machines that form interlocking loops of yarn, creating a fabric with inherent stretch and recovery that makes it perfect for activewear, underwear, and any garment that needs to move comfortably with the body. Both woven and knitted bamboo fabrics share the same standout properties: exceptional softness, natural temperature regulation that keeps you cool in summer and warm in winter, excellent moisture wicking ability, and a subtle natural sheen that distinguishes bamboo from cotton immediately when you hold the two side by side. Off the loom or knitting machine, the raw fabric goes through a series of finishing processes that prepare it for the cutting room. Scouring removes surface impurities left over from production. Bleaching brings the fabric to a clean, consistent base for dyeing. Dyeing follows. Bamboo fiber accepts dye exceptionally well, producing rich, even color with excellent wash fastness that holds up through repeated laundering far better than many other natural fibers. After dyeing, softening agents or performance finishes get applied, depending on the intended use, before the fabric gets dried, wound onto rolls, and thoroughly inspected under strong lighting for any surface defects, color inconsistencies, or weaving faults that would affect the finished garment quality. Fabric rolls that pass quality inspection move to the cutting room, where pattern pieces for each garment get cut using computerized systems that nest pieces together as efficiently as possible to minimize fabric waste. Cut pieces move to sewing lines, where skilled operators assemble the garments completely, joining panels, setting sleeves, attaching waistbands, finishing hems and necklines. Quality checks happen continuously at every stage of sewing, with supervisors checking stitch quality and construction accuracy throughout. Finished garments go through final inspection, covering fit, construction quality, color consistency, and labeling accuracy. Next time you pick up a garment and see bamboo on the label, you'll know exactly what went into getting it from a field to that hanger. If you enjoyed this video, hit like, share it with someone who cares about sustainable fashion, and subscribe for more deep dives into how everyday things actually get made. See you in the next one.